Hey, we're Eric and Marissa, and welcome to the long-awaited tour of the Cummins camper.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Cummins camper. I'll give you a little tour of the inside. Welcome to the kitchen. So we have redone a lot in here. We did the subway tile on the entire back wall of the kitchen. We redid the countertops, put a new sink in, faucet. We have a UV water filtration system here. Up here we have the control panel for the camper, as well as a Bluetooth radio, and then a compartment where we store our headlamps. Down below we have a fire extinguisher, and then right here we have a flip-up extension to our kitchen counter, so that when we need more workspace, prep space, we have it available. Over here we have just a little compartment that holds our magic eraser, sponges, and then down here is our recycling, garbage, and cleaning supplies, and coffee mugs, Nalgene bottles. We did a 3-burner stovetop. We removed the convection oven, microwave oven, and we put a flat screen TV that's on a swivel mount, and it comes up and we can watch TV. And then we also have our Battle-Born batteries in the back there. There's a mount that's in front. You can unscrew it, and then we have access to our batteries back there. Up here are some snacks, and then our pots and pans, our plates, our coffee pot. So down here is our spice drawer. We store all of our spices, our teas, additional supplements are all stored down here. Oh, can't forget the bacon fat. We always save our bacon fat. We also have spices up here lined up, as well as on the side of the range hood. Here is our pantry, one of our pantries. Here is our cutlery drawer. So this is all of our cutlery, anything that we use on a daily basis in the kitchen, all of our food storage bags. This is our game compartment, everyday essentials that we go to. In the kitchen area is also our closet. So this is where we hang all of our clothes. We basically have half for me, half for Eric, and we use this for extra storage for beverages down here as well. Welcome to the dinette area. This is also where we spend most of our time when we are awake and in the camper. We do a lot of our video editing here, working on our Airbnbs. This also does convert down into a bed area if we have extra guests that stay with us. We store all the linens in the back closet, and this folds down to approximately like a twin size bed, a little bit bigger than that. So you can get 2 people as long as they're not over 5'8". Eric did a great idea in here, because we originally only had access to this compartment right through here. So he had a genius idea and put piano hinge right here, and now we have access to all of our other food supply. So in here is all of our beverages, our non-perishable goods, extra snacks. We also store our compost in here for changing our composting toilet, a bunch of different stuff. These are our window coverings. Inside we have the Reflectix material, and then outside we have a felt stitch. We can just pop them in. They fit into every window in the camper. So we have 2 max fans in the camper, one in the main living area and then one in the back bedroom. And then above me is the air conditioning. So everyone's favorite question is, where do we go to the bathroom, or do we have a bathroom? And yes, here it is. We have a wet bath. So we have a Nature's Head composting toilet in here, and then we do have a shower head, and we have 2 different options for where you can put the shower head in here. This is where the cat's litter box is. We also have a sink in here, which we really don't use that much. We usually use our kitchen sink even for brushing our teeth. We also have storage compartments in here. We have an area where we keep extra paper towels, toilet paper, and then all of the cosmetic supplies. So down here we have a cute little cat door for our furry friend Hayes. It's nice and easy for him to go in and out when he has to do his business. Here's the thermostat for our diesel heater, located right between our bathroom and bedroom. We are fortunate enough to have a very large fridge and freezer for a camper. It's the same amount of food that you can store in your home fridge. You just have to play Tetris when getting it in there. So this is where the magic happens, the bedroom. We have our sides of the bed. Up here we have Eric's storage on his side of the bed. He has 2 cabinets here for storage, and then he has a cabinet next to the side of his bed for storage as well. On my side of the bed, all of our shoes are kept up in the top cabinet over here. Down below, underneath our kitty Haze, is all of my clothing. We have a back cabinet over here, which is used for boots. My knee-high boots. I gotta have some boots with me. All of my purses and our camelbacks for when we go hiking. This is our cat Haze. He lives with us full-time in the camper. We also have another closet up here. This closet is where we keep the linens that we have when guests come and stay with us. We also keep our laundry in there, our hiking backpacks, as well as some clothing. We have a TV right here. This is for when we're in bed. It's on a swivel mount as well. So it's a small Jensen flat screen TV. Thanks for coming and seeing the tour of the inside of the camper.
So on the outside of our rig, we've got a storage compartment here. This is where we house the fuel tank for our diesel heater. It's 6.6 gallons, and when it's a sub-freezing day, it'll last about a week. Up here are our 2 30-pound propane tanks. We have them separated so that we can run our propane grill off of one bottle and then everything else within our camper off of the other bottle. So over here we got our toolboxes. This first one has our grill. It's a small little Cuisinart grill. And we've got some other grill accessories here. This starts our tool bags. This is where I keep some of the tools that we carry with us on our full-time travels. Some of these are power tools, hand tools. This is an air compressor that'll fill up our 35-inch tires, propane bottle, some other spare parts. This is where our water goes. We have a stock 42-gallon water tank and then an auxiliary 25-gallon water tank that I put in there that are now tied together, giving us a combined 67 gallons of fresh water that we can carry on board. In this compartment we have our extension cords, 30-amp connector, water hose, and access to some of our service items like our water pump back there. This is our generator. It's a Honda 2200. We use it mostly for air conditioning, but in some cases when we've got a lot of cloudy days in a row, we may have to recharge our batteries inside. The 5-gallon gas can that we carry on our flatbed for not only the dirt bike, but also for the generator. Right here is the exhaust pipe for our diesel heater, and underneath here is the intake portion for our diesel heater as well. Between the cab of the truck and our camper, we carry our spare tires with us. One complete spare for the front, and then one that is just the tire itself for the back, knowing that the idea would be to limp to wherever we need to for safety, and then determine whether we have to get that tire out and have it properly changed. The back of our truck, we've done a complete back seat delete. We've got a storage bag, extra storage for miscellaneous items, cat food, our one wheel, an extra cooler filled with extra drinks, and then tools underneath. So this is my toy and our dirt bike carrier that we have. This is a Gas 300, and we also had this custom fabricated dirt bike carrier made by a local shop in Salt Lake City. We've gone through about 3 different iterations of the dirt bike carrier itself, and we'll be doing a full breakdown video on how we put it together and the 3 different versions of the bike rack. So on the back of our ladder, we've got our Max Tracks and our Trasharoo. In this compartment, we have all of our service stuff for our gray water tank valves, but we also carry all of our exercise equipment in here. In this storage box, we've got some tubes for floating down rivers, a work mat for me when things break on the truck. We've got an extra set of stairs in here, some collapsible water buckets. In this compartment, we've got cat litter, cat food, whey protein, yoga mat, and then bottle jack and a jack stand in there. In this compartment, keep all the extra fluids for the truck and for the dirt bike. We also keep 5 gallons of diesel fuel on hand for the old just in case. In the back here, this is the other half of our back seat delete. We've got our Starlink in one tote, some podcasting equipment and other stuff in storage, general junk up top, Little mini air compressor for my airbags of the truck. Scooters over here, and tools on the bottom. This is our adventure hammock system. We love it. We use it all the time. It's super easy to deploy whenever you're in a spot like this where there's no trees around and you have another seating option for hanging out. So we just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who checked out our rig tour video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share it, stick around because we're gonna have way more content. We're going back to Mexico. If you didn't check out our Broken Down in Baja series from last year, go check that out. But yeah, we're headed to Baja next, so be ready for some more trouble because we're getting in it.
Bye, y'all.